and we're going to continue our journey from the precipice with the 4 explorers that you have chosen, which was UR-25, Janus Draik, Amallyn Shadowguide and Taddeus the Purifier. And what we have is a card set up along with their ships with different abilities, but because we used Taddeus before, we actually have the Blessed Aquila, which is going to stay with him. I have already set up the cards, the exploration cards, which is 4 challenge cards, 4 combat cards, shuffle them together, and they are ready to go. They're in the maglev with UR-25 out front, Janus following, along with Amallyn and Taddeus. So let's see what we get to make a start. This challenge is back to back. Okay, let's get this set up. So challenge is back to back. What I need to do is take 2 random explorers, place them in that position, get the hostiles ready, and go from there. So we have 3 hostile groups. So I'll deal those out now, and I'll set up the board. So the first hostile group we have, oh great, UR ghouls, please no more. Spindle drones, alright, we can deal with that. And what's third? Loose cabling, alright, so that's not even a thing, because otherwise we'll have negavolt cultists. Alright, let me get this set up. Once I select the 2 random people, we have the opponents set up. So we've got the 2 spindle drones. We can only have 3 ghouls in there because any additional ghouls kind of get wiped out if they don't fit in the opponent's space. And we've got the 4 cards, give them a quick shuffle, and we'll go this one. Janus, I'm hoping it is UR-25. No, Taddeus Purifier. Okay, let's put them in. So they're going in on this spot here. So let's set up the initiative. So we have 1, 2, 3's not involved. Let's give these a shuffle and we'll make that start. So that's the setup. Janus, group 1, group 2, and then Taddeus. So let's give them their dice. So let's give you your 4 dice. Oh, beautiful. Let's give you your 4 dice, Janus. Let's do this. Oh, that's alright. Okay, that's enough. Destiny pool. Be good to me. Sweet, sweet destiny pool. Oh, God. So they got to go, and the 2 4s have got to go. That's rubbish. Alright. We'll have to make that work. Okay, so let's get Janus moving. First thing we want to do is take that 1, because it's the lowest, get him to move 2, and then we'll have him use his rapier attack, his flurry of attacks on those ghouls. I think that'd be the best thing. So he'll get multiple attacks, 2 attacks, and then if need to, just 1 attack a piece. Yep, that looks good. Alright, so let's go this way. So 1, 2, and then he'll make his attacks. Let's get the dice. So the first ghoul, nothing. Second ghoul, nothing. This is bad news. And we're starting this 2 3s. That's critical. It takes out 1, and the second one is just a single wound. Okay, let's put that wound on, and that will leave. Alright, let's use that 3. Let's go. Come on, get rid of 1. These things are horrible. Alright, no go there either. Okay, up next, hostile group 1, and it's the ghouls. So let's get that card, see what they're up to today. Blackstone dice, and the first one is engaged. And what do we get? We've got 4. He's going to fall back. So let's go 1, 2, and that's as far as he can fall back. 3 is his movement. Next one, 16. He's in close, and he's actually engaged. Sorry. So it's onslaught. So he gets to attack and then attack again. So let's have a look. Didn't say frenzy, did it? Nope, didn't say frenzy, but his attack is Talon. When attacks, he can make multiple attacks. Carry each attack 1 at a time, make 3 attack rolls. So he's going to effectively be making 6 attack rolls. So that's the first one, second one, and the third one. And he goes again. First one, second one, it's got to be Joker, right? And the third one. That was lucky. Alright then, so the drones are up next. Let's grab the drones card. Let's move them in. They're at level 1 at the minute, so they're kind of simple. 2, that's going to be hold. Nothing going on there. And the next one is 4. That's within 3. It's not visible. Closest, yeah. Closest visible explorer. Oh, we can actually aim. Okay. So that will be Janus. This is your unlucky day today. So the shot is just a simple great D6. Let's go, and they got nothing again. Alright. Well, Taddeus, your turn. With your beautiful attacks. You know, I should have switched these 2 around because he could use this cry. And does that get to reroll? Nope. That's when he's buffed up. So let's move him. What do I want to do? No, servo stubborn's fairly good where it is. Okay. If I move him to here, he's got a servo stubber, range 2 to 3, so he'll shoot. That's his move. This is a servo stubber, and with 5+, he gets carried out twice. So 2 of these, and I'll start off with the drones. So it's 1 wound, 2, so that's taken out. 1, it'll go again. I think it's probably better to go for, yeah, let's just shoot him. Let's go for the drone. Why not? So that's taken out. And does it say the same target? Second attack could be the same target first, on the same hex or adjacent. So that's done. So that's his attacks. Nope, he's got 1/4. Do I want to? Let's try and conk this guy. He's only got 1 wound left. If we can take him out, it'd be easier. So we're gonna get one of these. It's power maul. Let's try and brain this guy here. See what we get. Critical. Okay, taking him out. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds. Let's see if he inspires. And yes, he does. He gets an inspiration. Woo! Sorry, Phil. Okay. Let's see if Janus inspired for his 1. No, he doesn't. Alright, let's see what the fortress has to say. Yep, that's all done. So reinforcements not used, search is not used, but we do actually consult the event table. That's number 19. Heroic effort. No one's been wounded. No one's out of action. We don't have to worry. So no reinforcements. So let me get the next initiative up and running, and we continue. All right. So we have the ghouls. We then got Taddeus. The drones have been disposed of, and then Janus. All right. So let's see what this ghoul does. 11. So he's within 2. 11. Charge. So he's going to move straight to Taddeus. He's going to make his attack. So he's got 3 of these. So 1 was Taddeus' defense. His defense is the same. So he defends. Attack again. So he takes a wound. Then he attacks again. And so Taddeus is taking 2 wounds this time. So let's have those 2 wounds. 2 wound counters. I should have actually already rolled the dice and the destiny dice. Well, it's his go now, so let's roll those up. So most of those go in the pool. He's got 1/6, so I'll keep that for healing. He would have had 4. He's got another healing, and Janus has got 4. Yeah, this is game over for that guy. Doesn't say once a turn. Okay, running cry 6, remove 1 wound counter. So let's do that. Removed, and then the other 6. So that's removed, and he's still got his 5 and his 2 ones. I think that is going to be enough to finish the fight. So let's just power maul him and be done with it. So 1 power maul, no wounds. once again, and critical. So that's it. So that's that challenge over back to back. Let's see if he inspires off of that again. Nope, he doesn't. Brilliant. So it says there, once it's completed, draw a couple of discovery cards. Alright, so discovery for Janus is some Architect, and what does he get? Architect. Okay, so they both get some Architect. Alright, what's next? Let's see what happens next. Returning challenge, and this is Masterful Defense. Deal out 1 discovery for each explorer and place them face up in a row. In either order, each can attempt to take one of the cards. In order to take an Architect card, most explorer must make a number of defense rolls equal to the card's value and not fail any of them. In order to take a clue card, they must make 3 defense rolls and not fail any. Otherwise, they suffer wound for each one they fail. After each explorer that wishes to do so has an attempt, any remainder shuffle back into deck. Okay, so let's draw the 4. I'll leave the setup as it is and see what they come across. If it's a clue, might go for it. It's a clue. It's a clue. Alright, Architect's not worth it. Okay, so who's got the best defense here? What's our boy here? UR-25. So I need to make 3 defense rolls. And it says reroll failed defense rolls for UR-25. And yeah, if I need to. So I'm gonna try with 3. I just want to get 1 clue. So failed that, can re-roll it. So that's 1 defense. Re-roll. Okay, 2 defense. 1 more, and you can have that card. Okay, brilliant. So UR-25 has got us a clue. First of 4 that we need, because we need 4 to get into the stronghold. Well, let's start the adventure. Do I really want to risk this with anyone else? I don't really want to do anything else with the rest of the guys. Maybe if one of them was inspired, I might go for it. Okay, what's up next? Next exploration card. It is a combat. Well, I haven't seen that before. Okay, let me set this up and I'll get back. Alright, everything is set up. As you can see, the combat there is this bad boy here. Okay. My strategy for this one in particular is the only way we can get at is through the maglevs over here. So nowhere else has pull tools, and that's fine. I do want to get my hands on the Architect, so you know what we're going to do, like in every great D&D game, is we're going to split up the party. That's always worked out well in horror movies. But I figured if I've got someone on this corridor, on these spots, just clearing, probably Amallyn Shadowguide is here, she can basically overwatch the whole place, so she'll be great. So drawing up with who we have is Traitor Guardsmen, Urgals, Spindle Drones, and more Traitor Guardsmen. So this isn't too difficult. Obviously, as the game goes on and legacy cards get added, you get more and more creatures. So you might get like the Beastmen added, or the Chaos Space Marines, or even the Negavolt Cultists. It just makes it a bit more complex. Oh, sorry, they're not Negavolts, the Rogue Psychers. Sorry. But I've already rolled up their rolls, as you can see here, quite balanced. And then that happened, and I wish I had that on camera because that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get everybody moving and go from there. So we got Janus, Hostile Group 2. I think I'll leave that as 3. UR-25, Hostile Group 4. That means Taddeus is probably going to be bringing up the end as always. Near enough. And Amallyn Shadowguide. I think covering fire with Janus, I think I might move her up first of all. Or then again, let them come to us to start with. So I'll get them on the board and get the rolls ready. Okay, so I'm going to start with Janus, the leader apparently. And we're going to move him. We're going to use 2 Destiny Pool dice. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 1 and 2. So we're going to try and take these guys on with a flurry of blows. Let's start off with a 5. Flurry attacks. So twice, 3 times. Well, you can only attack twice. The 5 either way. Let's get rid of that. And when he's inspired though, he's so much more better. So let's go 1, no, and 2, nothing. So we might as well attack and attack again, and attack 3 times. So he's paid up. No point overwatching. What I figure is we just use this corridor to just snipe people out. There's 1, that's critical. Take that guy. Let's go again. Another critical. Take that guy. Come on, man. Just 1 more. Yeah. Alright, okay, what can I say? So he's taken all those guys out, and that's hostile group 2. So if they do respawn, they're going to come from up here, which is really handy, or over here. So there are 3 wounds apiece, so let's see if he inspires. So he needs to get 9 or less here. Can you do it? 2, he gets an inspiration point. Well done. That was pretty epic. Okay, let's see if these guys respawn. So no, they do not respawn. Just put them on their card so I don't forget where they're going. Next is hostile group 3. Hostile group 3 were the spindle drones, and that was 1 spindle drone. There we go. And it's not in sight, so it's on other. 20 alerts. So increase alert level by 1 and take an onslaught action. So no onslaught action, because onslaught is attack the closest explorers in range and visible, and that's it. So let's increase alert level to alert level 1. And when they go up in alerts, so basically their pulse weapons do more damage. Alright, so that was successful. UR-25, actually, I need him to go and sort that out. Just so he can be inspired for the rest of the adventure. Now he has got a lot of moves, but I don't really want to waste them. Okay, let's put him in the corridor. And so he's got a move of 2. So let's go 1, 2. I want to put him on Overwatch. So these 6s are going to become 5s. So if anyone's coming in, you'll hopefully grab them, because that's all he can really do, unless I'm moving around the corner and use sustained fire. I mean, if they come in 1, 2, 1, 2 charge, that's as close as they're going to get. Whereas these guys could come straight down and he can get them straight off the corridor. So that's fine. Hostile 4 is up next after UR-25, so let's see what they do. Now they're hidden and there's no line of sight. So the first guy will hold. Second one, 10, he's going to advance. So it's 1, 2, and with advance, that's it. Move to the closest explorer and attack them. It's in range and visible. So this pink area, they can't get through unless you've got Amallyn Shadowguide and you're phased through the wall. So that's a no-no. 14, so he's going to charge. This guy's going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That's where he ends, and that's where my boy opens up with his Overwatch, which technically is a power claw. So let's crush his face. So we've got 2 purple dice, and he is crushed. And that was fun. Let's put him back on hostile group 1. Let's go. Who's next? That'll be this guy here, number 8. So he's advanced. 1, 2. Yep. Next guy, 6. Sneak. So he's going to stay out of sight, which is fine. Last one is 3, and he is hold. Okay, so they really want that objective, or that secret, that sweet, sweet secret. Alright, so the next is group number 1, so we might as well continue. First guard there, he's number 6. He is sneak, so he's going to move 1 down this corridor. He will be seen. So next, let's go with a flamer. Okay, 17. He is charge. Okay, he's feeling suicidal. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That's as far as he can get, and that's exactly what we need, because we need to get our Overwatch on, our assault cannon. So he comes around the corner, and hopefully the assault cannon in the face. 1 wound. Or do I spend the other Overwatch dice? Man, he's got a flamer. It's just, well, he can't attack now. you know what? It's the flamer. Yeah, let's get rid of him. And nothing. All right then. He got lucky. Probably ducked around the corner. Was like hearing all the sound effects going off. The machine, like the auto assault cannon, had just ducked on the floor and just laid there. The UR-25 being too big, straight down the corridor. Gonna miss. He has no real joints. When he walks with like stiff arm like robot. When he dances, he does a robot. I'm sorry. Okay, 12 advance. So I've got 1, 2, and let's see, and attack the closest explorer that's in range. So he's advanced around the corner, now can attack. So he has pistol, melee weapon, distance, and he's got 1 success. Let's see if UR-25, he can re-roll his, and he defends. No problems. Next we have 2 las guys. Let's go with las number 1, number 9, with an advance. And with the advance, again, attack the closest. He is the closest. Las guns, nothing. So the same for the second one. Number 3, I think he's going to hold. Yep, number 3 holds. So I've got grenade. Grenade do holds. We've got club and pistol. 7, he's going to advance. 2, and the last one is the leader. There is advance. So they're all kind of piling up around here quite nicely. That will give Taddeus an opportunity. What do I want him to do? Let's have him first of all step out, because he's going to need to. And he hasn't got such a bad set of equipment, but 1, 2, we can occupy that square. And I think let's go with auto stubbers. So at a range of 2 and 3, 1, 2, and then he has full range for 4. I might as well use his dice. There's no sense there. So auto stubber, he gets to fire twice for that. So it's 2 purple. So critical. That's that guy out. And let's fire again. We have the rest of his shots are done, but we'll use those 2 for these next 2 here, which is the 2 greys. So first guy, nothing. Second one, nothing. Great. It's gonna go well. So hostile group 3. Oops, I didn't actually move hostile group 3. No, he held. So Shadowguide. Let's move you out of the corner from stealth mode. So your move is move of 3. So 1, 2. I think that's a good spot, because your most effective is 2 to 3 anyway. 4 plus. So if they come here, 2, 3. Let's put you here. All right, and let's fire shots down the corridor. So we've got 1, 2 targets, and we've got 3 shots, and we've got cloak. Let's activate your cloak after we take our shots, which will give you your defense, but I want to put that on there from now to remember. And let's make those shots. So your shots are your D12s. This first guy, headshot, gone. Second guy, nothing. Okay, let's see if you inspire, and let's also see if Taddeus there inspires. So 5, he didn't. See if she does, and she inspires. That's well done. Now, if this all goes well, and I can get UR-25 in here to take out that robot, because that's his secret agenda, is just to crush robot face, this will be okay. But right now, he's in a really good spot to defend the corridor. I'm going to get a piece of architect, and if I can get him to run up in here, Janus, and clear this out, it might go really well. But the Blackstone Fortress dice hates me, and quite often rolls reinforcements on a regular basis. So let's see what happens. Let's get the initiative ready. But before I do that, let's have a look at the event table. Number 4, this is not good. Not dead yet. The leader must pick 1 hostile that was slain during the combat and has not returned to the battlefield, and then deploy them as close as possible to an explorer. Let's take you know what, seeing you're here, as close as possible. There you go. It didn't say, is it meant to be close as possible? Yep. Not return to battlefield and then deploy them as close as possible to explore it. Yes, it doesn't actually say as close as possible from one of those points. There you go. That's great. Okay, let's get the initiative going and go from there. At least we've got our initiative done. Everything's in order. We've got group number 4 coming around the corner first of all. That flame is going to be an issue. Do I want to try? Is it worth trying to gambit? It's going to make no sense. I think I'll leave it as is for now. Covering fire, no point. I really want that drone closer, so UR-25 can take him out. So first guard, Trek Guardman, 14. They don't reinforce. They haven't had any lost. They did have one, but he's back. So, sorry, let's have a look. 1. So the first one's going to hold. No, he's in close. Engage, fall back. That makes sense. Let's take him back. 1, 2, this way. Now these guys here. It's a close range, within 3 visible, no line of sight. So number 8, he's going to advance. 1, 2, this is going to be painful. So I should always get rid of the flamers. So flamer, he's going to flame both parties. So in this square, UR-25, and he's got a critical. UR-25 defend. He does. Alright, Taddeus, can you do the same? Critical, and your defense, I believe. Let's double check in. Yep, your defense, one of these guys, you need this, you need it. I want to use a Blessed Aquila. Let's re-roll that. Come on. Do I use the inspiration? I tell you what, I want a critical wound. Let's just leave it. Critical wound it is. There you go. He's taking this first. Okay, who's up next? Grenade guy, number 3. So he is going to hold. Pistol, 18. He's going to charge. So 1, 2, 1. So that's him. That's square. Next, the leader, 4. Yeah, he's just gonna sneak, so he can get to there without being seen. Number 8, last one is advanced, so he can't fire from there. That's his turn. So Taddeus the Purifier. Okay, we need to get rid of those 2 people in front of UR-25 there. So let's go for 1 mace, 2 mace, and then fire down the corridor. Is that worth it? Nope. 1 mace, 2 mace, maybe move around the corner. Let's see. So let's mace first of all, without the pepper spray. So that's 1 taken out. And the second attack is nothing. So, do I want to... Yep, gonna have to use one of those. I really want this guy out of the way. Last one. Wow, what a waste. And yep, that is definitely a waste. There's nothing there. Sometimes that's just the way it happens. Next, Janus. Let's move 1. Discover that architect for a 4+. Search action. What does he get? Ooh. So if we have Esperon, he has his secret information, which will keep him inspired. So that's handy. We'll hand that over at Precipice when we get a chance. Let's move. So we've got 1, 2. So he's in the corridor. And you might as well take a shot at this guy here. He's great. He's not very good at range. Again, he's not very good at range. Okay, Amallyn Shadowguide. Let's remove that discovery marker. Amallyn Shadowguide, this is where she comes into her own. So range of 4 plus, she gets a 12. Let's take that shot here. In fact, let me save that and let me use rifle on this guy. We need to clear him out of the way, so he's gone. Next guy down the corridor, he's gone. The next guy down the corridor, last one, and he's not gone. Do I want to spend it? Okay, let's go for the last shot, because she's not going to use it for anything else. Even a defense, there's no point. And that's it, he's gone. So we had, I can't remember which one it was now that got rid of that guard. Doesn't matter. Let's go with Amallyn, that'll help me to remember next time. She's not inspired by that. The previous person still wouldn't have been inspired, just so you can see. So let's take her defense off. A chameleon cloak. That's been removed. And it is unit 3, which is the drone. This is kind of what I need. I need this drone to come forward. It's increased its alert level. I just need it to move up. 12, hidden, sneak. Let's just double check his move. 2, perfect. So 1, 2. That just brings it closer. I can get UR-25 around there now and shut it down. Hostile group 1. These guys, do they reinforce? I hope not. I told you these dice hate me. Crikey, they had 8 originally, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll take you 8. That is so annoying, and it's right in the place that we need to escape. Tears of pain. All right, okay, let's start off this guy here. 20. So what's he doing? He is rushing. So move towards the closest target and then take a charge action. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. So he can't attack, but he's closed down that distance, which stops UR-25 from getting around there. Next one is 3, so he's going to hold. 10, advance. And when they advance, they fire, if I remember rightly. And here's a distance, 25, critical. See if you block it. Blocked. Alright, so next guy, 19, he is going to charge. So 1, 2, 1, 2, as far as it can go. Next one's going to hold, flame is holding, grenade guy. 9, you are going to advance. So 1, 2. Technically the grenade, no, he can still throw. 4 plus. Let's go see again. Nope, half dealt, 1 wound. Let's see what you can do. Let's see if you can defend. No, you take your first wound. So let's put that. Nope, you can re-roll. Let's just re-roll. Ignored. Alright, that's the advantage of having UR-25. Sorry about that, just dropped the dice. So, Flamer next. 15. What do you want to do? And do you want to charge? So, 1, 2. 1, 2. We need to get rid of him. Shooty guy. 14. Charge. 1, 2. 1, 2. So no more could take that square. If I had Pious Vaughn right now, this would be so simple, because I'll flame here and here, or you know, just move up and flame that area and just run through. It'll be great. Or just down this corridor. Next time, guys, next time. It's 19. We've got to charge again. 1, 2, 1. That's as far as it can go. Okay, and that's the danger of reinforcements. So that was group 1, group 2, group 2. See if they reinforce. They do not. They would have to come from up here, from those portals, and UR-25. Now I have got a 5 in the pool, and he has got his 3 to go. So first thing he wants to do is attack. So let's crush this guy in front of us. Please, dice roll. Nothing. See something, 1, 2. So he can still do this. So let's take that off the destiny pool and let's go again. We need this crush. 1 wound. Can't even say it's cocked. You know what? I think we're just gonna leave it as that. We'll have to get him next turn. So let's see, sustained fire. 6 cost, can carry out each attack one at a time, one after the other. 3 attacks. So he could sustain fire 1, 2, 3. These guys. I think that's going to be worth it. So let's use that 6 for sustained fire. Range of 3, and we're going to go flamer first of all. So let's go 1, 2. So flamer's out. Flamer. There he is. Flamer's gone. Yes, you may go now. You have had your fun. And 1 more attack. Let's just take it on that guy. Nothing. Oh, that's the worst. You're inspired. No, you are not. And that's the end of the turn. This is not looking good. What does the Blackstone Fortress have to say? 19. Is that luckily discovery? No. Heroic effort. And explorers out of action. Nope. No explorers out of action. So if I had had some people already out of action, that would have been great. I know Pius Vaughn has a habit of going down really quickly, but you know, not in this game. Not in this game. Right, let's shuffle up the initiative and go from there. So this is the order we have. Janus, Hostile Group 2, Amallyn, Hostile Group 1, UR-25, Hostile Group 3, 4, and Taddeus at the back. Now I am going to cover and fire these 2 because Amallyn's job is right here, right now, to clear this corridor. Now she has a special ability that on a 4+, she gets to re-roll her attacks, and she's at a range of 4+, so she can clear this corridor. I think I'll start out with this guy here, and then make my way through, and that should be cool. And I want to use some of the Destiny Pool dice as well, because when I need it. So if I take the 4 to make her first shot on this guy, she can re-roll her failed wounds. So let's go. So that's 1 wound. I'm not going to worry, I only have 2 wounds. So we'll take that one, and that's done. So let's go again, 2 and 3. Because she's going to need it to clear off these guys, and I think I'll take leader and grenade guy. And then anyone else won't matter too much. So this is where she really comes into her own. So that's the leader out. Let's go with the grenade guy. 1 wound, I want to re-roll that. Did it say failed wounds only? Doesn't matter. It's only 1 wound. And let's fire again. We don't want a grenader in there. So that's 2 wounds. So she's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. See if she inspires. No, she doesn't. That should do something cool though. All them games of D&D, you just want to see that 20. Okay, so that's those shots. Let's get a standard shot in there. This one I don't get to re-roll, but at least it can take someone out if it goes well. And there we go. So she wouldn't have inspired, she rolled a 20 anyway. So that's those guys taken out, which is handy. Because next is hostile group number 2. Do they reinforce? No, they do not. And that's the Urgles. So let's see, what can Janus do here? I think I'm going to charge him in. You know what, let's just move him up. He's way out of the field. So his move is of 2. So let's move him 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he's at the crossroads. I really want UR-25 to inspire, so I'm going to take him into this room. So let's go with the 1. So 1, and we'll start his attacks. I think I can afford to use. Let's just use the standard attacks there. He's already used the 2, so let's go with his basic pistol and rapier. I'm not going to move him up. So miss and critical. Does he inspire? No, he doesn't, but that's him done for the turn. I'm not going to bother with Overwatch with him. So we've got one in the pool. And who's up next? Hostile group 1. Please do not reinforce. I just take a moment to appreciate that for a second. Alright, okay. So we have 3 pistols, 3 las guns and 1 pistol. So let's have a look at the guardsman. This one's up close and he's within 1, 2, 3. He's within 3. So he's close, and what does he do? 4. He onslaughts, so he fires and fires again. And I believe he fires attack the closest. Yeah, UR-25 is a bigger target. That's what I want to say there. 1 and 2. UR-25's defense. Come on, robot. He takes a wound. He takes a wound. He takes a wound. Like you wouldn't believe. He takes a wound. That reminds me, I have to roll 3 here because he took a wound. There you go. So you can see 3. So he took a wound. Oh man, that's shameful. But it happened. Let's go with this guy here. What's he doing? 1. He's in sight. So he's going to advance. 1, 2. And fire the closest again. Maybe they're going to get lucky on the robot. That's what they're thinking. Nope. Pistol guy. 7. And he's hidden. He's going to advance. 1, 2. Let's see what they can do. And no go. Alright, so that was hostile group 1. Now this is where UR-25 needs to do his thing. So he's going to walk around the corner. As it says on a 1+, he's got rush. So 1, 2. You've got 2 chances at crushing this robot. Please crush the robot. If he does, he becomes inspired for the rest of the game. That's it, it's done. So he's crushed the robot. Does he inspire? How many wounds do they have? Nope, he doesn't. Just out by 1. Let's put him on Overwatch with a 5, but let's flip the card over because he is now inspired. You can see now it's gone up from the base 8s to the 12s. Now robot's on fire. Well, not like he's actually had like a malfunction fire, but you can tell it's late, can't you? Okay, this UR-25, hostile group number 3. Does it come back? No, it does not, which is the spindle drone. Where did it go? It vanished. It vanished. It's right in front of me. I know it is. Spindle drone. Let's put him over here just to help remember. And hostile group number 4. They don't reinforce, but it's these 2. So grenade guy, he goes first. 19. He is going to, because he's in with close, he's going to charge. So 1. And what's his attack? Thank goodness. Nothing. Second guy there. Las gun guy, 20. He is going to rush. So what's rush? Move towards the closest explorer and then take a charge action. That's pretty lame considering he has a beautiful gun. So that's him done. And he's up close with the las gun. And he's just going to make an attack. So critical. What can Janus do? He can reduce it down to 1. Do I want to take that? I'm not going to spend an inspiration point for that. Let's just take the wound. Because Taddeus has the heal ability. Which is well worth it. So that's fine. Right, anything else? I believe that's hostile group 4 done. So Taddeus, he doesn't have any heal capabilities at the moment, but he does have his auto stubber, which is quite handy. And he has a 3+, so he can fire twice. So it's 1. So guy gone. 1, 2, 3 within range. Let's go with the second one, which is a 4. Nope, and yep, critical. So it takes that. Do I want to go for the last guy? I could move up. Go 1, 2, and then fire his last set of shots because he doesn't need them. So that was the first one. Second one, see what he gets. Was critical. Okay. Does he inspire? No, he does not. Okay, so that was quite a successful round. We cleared out most of the enemies. Let's move them off the board. This is for those that have a bit of OCD. Also, it looks a bit better. And that's the board at the moment. Now, obviously, enemies can respawn. Janus is on his own, but he should be able to handle these. We have taken a grievous wound, but it's with Taddeus, so should be okay. His Blessed Aquila is actually untapped. I should have used that for the reroll. I think I did. But we can now start getting our items. We'll leave this one to last, but I'll try and get him through here. I'll probably get Amallyn to pick that up and get UR-25 up here as quickly as he can. What does the Blackstone Fortress say? 16. So inspiration. I get to pick one explorer and give him inspiration. If I give him inspiration, I'm more likely to reroll. So let's just turn that over to make it 2. And also, if he gets one more, he can pay for his inspired version. Because once you spend 3, you can inspire. So let me get the initiative cards done again and go from there. Order is up and running. So we're hostile group 3, Janus, Taddeus, UR-25, Shadow Guide, group 2, group 1, and hostile group 4. I'm glad those Urgles have not come back, or should I say yet. To see a 4 and a 5 for UR-25, I'm going to put him on recovery. Unfortunately, can't recover this wound, but then again, he can heal that wound for him. And Janus if they stay close. So if I back him up 1 square, Taddeus, then he can heal them. So let's go 3 here. Oh, that's bad. All 2s. Well, he's got a rapier attack that should take them out. And let's go here. Well, she just needs to move. Move of 3, she's quite good. Her inspired movement of might 4 is even better. But for now, let's go. Hostile group 3. Do they actually, let's do the Blackstone Fortress. Destiny dice. Oh, I'll lose the 3s but keep the 4 and the 5. It is what it is. Blackstone Fortress dice. Here we go. Let's see. Does hostile group 3 reinforce? No, they do not. Okay. Janus is going to attack. Let's use a flurry of attacks. He's got 4 there. He can use it. Why not? So let's go. Is it worth it? No. Let's go with his base attack. He's going to need at least 2. So first guy, critical, taken out. Let's take that grenade guy. Second guy, nothing. You know what? Let's burn the last one. Should be enough. Famous last words. Taddeus the Purifier. Right, let's back up 1. And let's activate his healing ability. Battle cry, remove 1 wound counter from Taddeus the Purifier and all other explorers in the same hex or an adjacent hex to him. So that goes off. There. Let's remove that. And let's remove 1 wound counter from him and him. Yeah. That's why we need to keep the healer alive. If you ever play D&D, that's the score. Alright, what else can we do with him? Let's have him attack. I think that's a plan there. Yeah, let's get his auto stubbers going. So, help out a bit. So that's 1 wound. No, it's reduced because it's through cover. Cover line there. So we really need a critical. And nothing there. I'm not going to bother doing anything else with that. I could steal the 4. Should I steal? Oh, steal the 5. Let's steal the 5. Because I really want him gone. There we go. So let's check inspiration. 1 for Janus, no, and 1 for Taddeus, no. So they've cleared the board of opponents at the moment. It's UR-25's go. Do I want him to go and get that architect? He takes so long and he moves so slowly. We might want to get him to lift as soon as possible. Well, then again, once he's there, 1, 2, 1. So if we spend board, so 1, 2, 1, then let's go for a discovery. It's very rare that he gets a discovery card. There you go, you got some architect, buddy. There you go, you can use that in your robot ways. Amallyn Shadowguide, she can move all the way up in the world. Let's see, she can move 9. Is there any point in moving 9? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Yeah, and why not? Let's get discovery. She's got some architect as well, so that's all paid off. So that's almost everything discovered apart from this here, which hopefully Janus can do next turn. And then we're going to summon the lift because we need to get out here. So hostile group 2 doesn't respawn, hostile group 1 still doesn't respawn, and hostile group number 4, thank goodness, doesn't respawn. You can hear the pain in my voice because, you know, if they respawn, they're coming in right here. I mean, she's in cover, but okay, number 9, what does it say? Changing conditions, draw the encounter card, or draw a card, and if it's got a twist, no, it doesn't have a twist, apply. So we don't have to worry about that. That was lucky. Let's get our destiny dice on the go. So we lose the 4s, keep 3 and 1. UR-25 has been healed, so I'm going to do that. Going to get Taddeus, nice roll again. Let's get the 4 rolls here. Yeah, she can call the lift. Janus, you can go and pick up the architect. So yeah, we can settle this turn, I think. So let's remove his ray and cry. They could go back there, and we can get everybody evacuated. Let's get the initiative going. I'll come back. Let's start off with initiative with the traitor guardsmen to see if they respawn. They do not. Next is the hostile group number 1, which is more traitor guardsmen. Do they respawn? No, they do not. So UR-25, big robot. Okay, let's get you out of here as quickly as possible. This is only going to move you 1. And then we're going to move you 5 in total. 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's move you 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's good enough. You can take up defensive positions. Next is hostile group 2. Do you respawn? No, you do not. Taddeus, let's move you 6. Yeah, let's move you 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're in there. Let's have Amallyn call up lift, so she can step here, call up the maglev. So that's her 1 step. She called up the maglev, and then she's going to go on Overwatch, just in case anybody respawns. Let's take this here, just because I'm being lazy. Let's just put it in right here. So there's only 1 respawn point right now, which is this one. So that's cut down the enemies quite a lot. I'm really happy about that. Janus, let's see, what have you got? You can move 2, 4, 6. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's draw discovery card, more architect, and move the other 2 that you're owed, and move the last 2. So 1, 2. So really, I need to get him into that elevator as quickly as possible. So it's Blackstone Fortress. Nope, it's hostile group number 3. The drone doesn't come back. Let's see what the fortress has to say. Say, be nice. 20. Lucky find. The leader picks Explorer, and that just draws a discovery card. So who needs a discovery? So you just give it to Amallyn Shadowguide there. So she's got more architect. So it's not a bad little run so far. So okay, so back to shuffling again, and it should hopefully speed up that we get out with no respawn. That's the plan. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's see what Amallyn's got. That's pretty good. And this is the guy we just need to get his move on. Alright, this is the initiative. Fortunately, starts off with him. So I'm going to use 2 destiny pool dice to give him a move of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he can start moving out on his own. So let's go number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in the maglev. And I think, just in case, let's move him back into lift and then put him into Overwatch. Or actually, let's just put him on Overwatch. We'll leave it as that. So he's ready to go. Hostile group 1. Let's hope they don't respawn because everything is coming right in from there. Hostile group 1. Yeah, well, there you go. You see? Respawn. And they're coming in with 6 because they can fit. And number 1 was Traitor Guardsman. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. See, this is the reason why you keep Overwatch. Just in case this happens. You know what, I'm not having you. You can come on. It doesn't actually specify, but you know. Not having the flamer come back. I don't care. Okay, let's start with this guy here. No direct sight, but in close, 14. He's going to charge. Charged. And now he gets to make an attack. And his attack, last weapon, nothing. Okay, next one. 6. He was in close, and he's going to onslaught. So he's going to attack twice, which is double shoot. So Taddeus, catch a bullet, nope. And 1, but he's behind the wall, so he defends. Automatically it's reduced. So pistol guy again. 3. What does he do? He's in close, he falls back. He can't really fall back any further, so he stays where he is. This guy here, number 6, he is going to onslaught, which means he's going to shoot twice at the closest target. Taddeus, catch a bullet. Taddeus, catch another bullet. Oh, jeez. You need to defend these, son. They're already being reduced by 1. So if he can just get a normal defense off, that would reduce them just to 2 normal wounds. And I don't want him to lose any dice. Do I re-roll that? Okay, you know what? Bless the Quiller's up again. Right, okay, so that's 1 reduced. Second shot he took. Oh, that was so close. Do I use an inspiration point? Oh, that's what they're there for. Let's use the inspiration. We just need to, like, totally reduce that. Yeah, there we go. So he's taken nothing there. And that leaves the, so that just leaves now the melee guy up last. And he's got 4. And he is up close. So he's going to onslaught, so it means he gets to fire twice. Type of gun, nothing. And 1, which is going to be reduced, he's in cover. Which is fire at the closest. Okay then. Taddeus, you can either back into the lift and say goodbye. You know what? Let's just back into the lift and say goodbye. I mean, seriously. Let's move 2, 4. So he can go here. And he can still fire. So let's just fire. Let's take out this dude here. 1 wound, and again. Okay, does he inspire? Yes, he does. Wow, there you go. Let's get back the inspiration point. Who do we have next? Group 3. Do not. Thank you. UR-25. He can use sustained fire, but to be perfectly honest, let's get him out of here. So he can use 1, 2. I want him to stand in the front. And seeing he's there, he might as well see, well, what's the point? More inspiration points. Okay, let's see. More inspiration points. Sustained fire. So we're going to go. So for 3+, he can go twice. And for 5+, 3 times. Okay, so he's got 3 shots a time, 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and nothing, so it goes again. There's 1, and that's it, because that's all he can see, target. So is he inspired? Yes, he is. He gets an inspiration. So I suppose it was worth it, just to get that inspiration point. Hostile group 2. They don't reinforce. Amallyn Shadowguide. She could just move and knife them and then get back into the lift, so to speak. But if she fails, she'll miss. Is it worth it for the inspiration? No, we're just gonna leave. So let's put down 2 or 1. Activate her cloak. So she moves 3. She puts up a defense. And that's it. I mean, she could have taken a pot shot before she went, but it's not worth it. Alright, let's see what the fortress says. Full team. And the escape chamber. This is the only map that I've seen that wouldn't have made much difference. Otherwise, you'll have to travel from one place to another if there'd been like more of these portal points. Okay, so that covers that section. They have escaped. Wow. That was rough. That was rough. I mean, right now they've got 1 clue, 1 secret item. Is this another clue? No, it's more architect, I'm sure of it. Yep. And more architect. So they haven't got many clues. They've only got 1, and they need a minimum of 4 to make this work, so they can actually enter or make a siege attack. But okay, let's see. What have they got now? No backing down challenge. Okay, shuffle explorer initiative cards, deal at 2. Place them in the order which are revealed. Okay, so they have to, let me shuffle up the explorer cards, pick out 2, and then they're basically challenging for an item, any item in the deck. Now, if I had like a buddy here playing alongside, then this might make a difference if I was really after a particular card or not. But to be perfectly honest, this is just to take a card from the explorer's deck, from what I can see. And I think what I'm going to do is try and get hold of either one of these 2 items to be inspired. Because if they're inspired, it's a real big difference. So let's go 1 and 2. The total opposite 2 to the 2 that I needed. Okay, doesn't matter. There is no way Taddeus would even try and fight UR-25. That's just a done deal. That's just a done finished thing. So I'm gonna go through the deck, pick an item, and I'll show you what I pick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is choose either the Remnants of the Fall or the Empyrean Chronometer. Now, that's both of these guys' secret item that they actually need to be inspired, but it does say if they have it at the start of the expedition, and that's on both of them. So, I'm actually going to take the Remnants of the Fall, give that to UR-25. When he's in the lift, he's going to transfer that over to our buddy Amallyn Shadowguide, and that's before the next challenge. So let's see what the next one is. I think it's a combat because we've been through most of the challenges, so it's set up for a combat. So I'll get all this set up and come back. Wow, what an adventure. What can I say? I've had a lot of fun again. It is late, I'm a bit tired. What I want to do is pause it here and set up another time. What can I say? If you enjoyed the content, you want more like this, there will be more Blackstone Fortress, as this is just part 1. Subscribe, get on board with a like, and please put a comment below. And if you do want to see change of characters, that could be something I do. But for now, I've got these 4 and I'm continuing the mission next time. This has been Spekd. I've enjoyed my time, I hope you enjoyed your time. PC out.